Hello everybody, and welcome to another Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In our last episode, Angelus and company decided to go to the dwarven, basically the dwarven city, or yeah, I would say it's a city, the dwarven city of Orzammar, in order to try to recruit the third out of the 4 groups that we wanted to recruit for the war against the Blight. And probably one of the things that you are noticing right now that's a little different from the last time we logged off is that Angelus is in armor. He is in a full suit of armor, and not just any armor, he's actually in the Grey Warden's armor now. What I actually ended up doing is I decided to quickly make my way back to the Warden's Keep and grab the armor, because I actually am strong enough to wear the Warden Commander's armor, and it actually looks pretty snazzy on Angelus. Don't worry though, you didn't miss anything. Nothing really major happened. I literally just trekked my way over to the Warden's Keep, picked up the armor, dumped the armor that I already had, and then came back. So there really wasn't of any interest that you missed out on. But before I start playing, I kind of wanted to share something with you guys real quick, because I don't know if any of this has ever happened to any of you guys, but my apartment almost burnt down. Yeah, and I'm not even talking about somebody else. Like, I'm not even talking about my building. Someone within my building, you know, almost had a fire start that caused the rest of the building to burn down. I mean, my own apartment in my apartment building almost burnt down. Basically what happened is this morning I, you know, went to make my breakfast, a quick breakfast, and mostly lately my breakfast has consisted of Pillsbury Boy toaster strudels, because they're awesome. Far superior to Pop-Tarts, in my opinion. Although, you know, the brown sugar Pop-Tarts are kind of good. But anyway, I popped in a cinnamon bun. It was a cinnamon roll, too. That was a good toaster strudel. But anyway, I popped it into the toaster, and then it popped back out after a few minutes. And normally, I just grab it and go. Just grab the toaster strudel and go. But fortunately, I ended up lingering a little bit and noticed while I was in the kitchen that I could smell the smell of burning metal. And I thought that's kind of strange. So I looked back towards the toaster, and the inside of the toaster looked like it was glowing still. You know, I was thinking the reason why it was still glowing, this orange glow from the inside, is because maybe there was some sort of malfunction and the toaster was still on, even though it had successfully popped out my toaster strudel. So I walked over and looked into the toaster, and I kid you not, but there was fire, like legitimate flames, inside of my toaster. I had never heard that happen before to anyone else. So I, you know, unplugged the thing and then blew it out, and even after I blew it out, there was still like glowing orange metal inside of the toaster, and I was kind of worried that it would blow up in my face. But I took it out from the wall, and, you know, anyway, everything is fine now. But it was a bit of a scary situation, especially since my roommate was still asleep in her room, in her bedroom, and had I just grabbed the toaster strudel and gone out the door, I have no idea what would have happened. I mean, I'm sure the fire alarm would have gone off, but it probably would have been very, very crazy, and I would have come home being extremely surprised. So anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about that departure from Dragon Age, but I just thought I would share, because it was a pretty shooken up situation. Anyway, so yeah, Orzammar. But, you know, now that I've got this snazzy new armor, I wonder what Roland thinks about it. Hey, Rory.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh! You look happily at him. He is unaware of your intentions. Nice. We can actually flirt with Rory now. Nice. Especially since Angelus made the first move of giving him a peck on the cheek. Well, actually, Rory kind of made... We both kind of made the first move, because Rory was sweet enough to give us those spices for Angelus for cooking, if you remember. Yes, Rory's trying to spice things up between us, alright. Let's wink at him.
Do you have something in your eye? Yes, I'm teasing you.
I was gonna say. Nice, Roland approves.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Let's wink at him again.
Oh, don't make me blush.
Oh, now this is fun.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Did I ever tell you you look great in armor, Rory?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, Rory. Don't play this game. You know what I mean.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'll wink at him one more time. Well, looks like he's pretty receptive. That's a good sign.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Come on, Rory. I'm telling you again. You look good and you look really great in armor.
You think so? It's a bit rusty, you know.
What are you talking about? Juggernaut armor is pretty shiny.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm gonna take some time to look at him.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm gonna be sizing him up. I'm just gonna look at him again.
You're making me nervous.
Nervous? What?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Well, let's see if we can butter him up a little bit more, because I think we're starting to creep him out a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just go out and say... I just have to tell you this, Rory. I think you're very handsome.
You think so? Red hair and all? Interesting.
Especially with the red hair. Definitely, especially with the red hair.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Take a look at him again.
If I didn't know you better, I'd think you were sizing me up.
Now he's getting it.
Yes? What can I do for you?
No, really, Rory. I think you look really, really great in armor. Although, I think you'd also look really great out of your armor, too.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself.
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, confirmation! He finds us attractive. Nice.
Yes? What can I do for you?
This is good, Meanwhile, Zevran and Sten are watching from the sidelines. I'm sure Zevran is grinning at this whole thing, and Sten is probably rolling his eyes and face-palming. But you know what? I don't care. Angelus doesn't care. Sten is like, we're in the middle of a bridge of lava. We are in the center of a lava pool. Could you hurry this up? Rory, you're mad sexy. Not just handsome, but mad sexy.
And you are very fine yourself.
Aww. Aww.
Yes? What can I do for you?
You look happily at him. This time, let's get very close to Rory.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, not excuse you.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm trying to... Actually, I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do. Try getting very close, very, very close to Rory again.
Yes?
That was cute.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Let's
Hmm?
let's take one more time to look at him.
If I didn't know you better, I'd think you were sizing me up.
You already said that. Alright. How about...
Yes? What can I do for you?
Let's
Hmm?
play around with him a little bit. Oh, Rory, you're wounded.
I am? Where? Are you sure it's my blood?
Well, let me see. Angelus wipes Rory's face with a rag.
So? Wound or dirt?
Oh, never mind. It's just dirt.
That would make sense. I never allow the enemy to get that close to me. I hope we can get to an inn soon, or a river, or get some water. Being dirty is never nice.
Actually, Rory, you and me going into an inn soon kinda sounds pretty nice right about now.
Yes? What can I do for you? Hmm?
Let's continue to look happily at him. Tag.
Okay, fine. Next time, I'd like to see you tagging Sten.
No thank you.
Yes? What can I do for you? Hmm?
Let's play tag again. Tag!
Make a sake. We're a little busy right now.
Oh, come on, Rory. Don't be such a spoilsport.
Yes? What can I do for you? Hmm?
One more time. Tag!
Tag you back and you're it.
Aw, this is so cute.
Yes? What can I do for you?
We're gonna flirt with him one more time.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm convinced, Rory. You are very, very hot.
You know, I may end up believing it.
Well, good. You should. I'm glad that you're, I'm glad that you're trying to show a little modesty. Okay, that's enough of that, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry, Sten. Sorry. Zevran, you just enjoy the show. Because that's all you're allowed to do, is just watch and not do anything else. Hands to yourself, Zevran. I know you. I know you. Floor carving. City of Orzammar. Okay. Well, I might as well read it. The City of Orzammar. The dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the City of Orzammar is one of their finest works. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostback Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continually fountaining liquid rock, which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble caste, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king, as well as the Shaperet, which serves as a repository for all dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the commons, where the merchant caste holds sway, and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmen are for sale. In the center of the river of lava, connected to the commons by a causeway, are the proving grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves by ancient tradition settle their disputes. One side of the fiery river are the ruins of old dwarven palaces fallen to disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's casteless. On the other side of the river are the deep roads, which once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of the underground passages have been lost, even to its builders. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by, you guessed it, Brother Genitivi. Alright, so let's go... This is a huge place. Let's go this way, towards Filda and these other... It looks like side quest thingies.
Did you see that fight? In the old days, those men would have been told to join the Legion of the Dead. At least then they'd put that anger to good use. But not these days.
We are honored to serve you, Grey Warden.
Well, thank you, Orzammar Guard. What do we have in here? Jannar armorers. Okay. Wall carving. Life in Orzammar. Okay. Jannar.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people.
I do.
Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Did he just say queer... You know what, I'm not gonna repeat it. Never mind. You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrimont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
So there's two people vying for the throne. I think it's Balin is one, and I forgot who the other one was. But yeah, they're both vying for the throne. Alright, let's see what's in your store.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Alright. Trap recipes, which we don't need, and a whole bunch of dwarven crafts. Dwarven crafts. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. I really want Angelus' strength to be strong enough to get the Helm of Hanalith, because that's an awesome helmet. Okay. Good to know that that store is there. Let's keep exploring the city of Orzammar. Load. Loading. Anytime now. Thank you. Okay. Filda.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Are you alright, miss?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for exactly, miss, if you don't mind me prying?
My name is Filda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Oh. Wow, I'm sorry. Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way.
Huh. Well, we shouldn't abandon him. I'll look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. That's kind of what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Come on, Zev. Don't be such a negative Nancy. Mother's Hope. Arms Merchant.
Welcome, traveler. You look like you'd appreciate a chance to browse some good Orzammar steel.
It sounds like things are pretty tense around here.
Aye. They say King Enter named an heir on his deathbed, but the Deshers are too busy fighting for power.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you know anything about Lord Harrowmont? Harrowmont, that's it. That's the other dwarf vying for the throne.
They say Lord Harriman's a strict disciplinarian, but a good and fair man. He's always paid on time, 10% up front.
Do you know Lord Balin at all?
I met him once. Didn't even mind talking with one of the merchant caste. But when he left, I saw him slap around his second. If he wasn't Prince, he'd be the kind of man I wouldn't want my daughter marrying.
Interesting. Well, that's kind of valuable to know. So, what do you dwarves do for fun around here? I'm assuming you don't swim in the pool of lava, because that would be pretty impressive, I have to say.
That's a broad question. If it's gossip and ale you want, Tapster's is just east of here. If you want more action, check out the Provings. I heard there's a memorial tournament for King Endrin this afternoon. Best fighters in Orzammar.
Oh, I want more action. But we'll see about that with Rory. What? Who said that? Anyway, I need to talk to someone in authority.
Don't go getting all imperious. If you want to talk to a noble, head up those stairs. Steward Bandalor's usually around the assembly, and there's plenty of lordlings who'll happily talk your ear off about their authority.
Let me see your inventory then.
I hope you find something to your liking.
Let's glance. Browse. Battle axes, battle axes, battle axes. Great swords. Yeah. Mauls. Meh. Nothing I really want to get right now. Legnar.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why exactly?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
You approve? Wait, some say Balin killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
You approve of this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Well, a blight is coming, and Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Alright, well, let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
You'll take your gold. You'll take my gold if I actually purchase something. Don't jump the gun just yet. Tome of Mortal Vessel. Fear of blood magic has stigmatized academic dissection, but dedicated scribes keep anatomical works from disappearing. This book allows training that modesty increases the trader's base attributes. This tome gives the reader one or more points to spend on attributes, but it is rendered useless afterwards. Oh, I'll take it. I have enough money for it. I like attributes, because I really need to increase my strength. Remarkable Sapphire, golden symbol of Andraste. Ooh, that's something Liliana would love. Alley King's Flagon, sure. Silver Demon Headring, sure. And gold earrings? Yeah, we'll buy all those gifts. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Tome of the Mortal Vessel now on Angelus. Alright, we just get one for strength. I doubt that's enough for me to be able to wear the Helm of Hanleth. No. What is my strength, anyway? 31. I need one more. Okay. Brother Burkle. That's something you don't see every day. A dwarf wearing the robes of Andraste. Because if you remember, religiously, dwarves mostly worship their ancestors, their paragons, and not really the Maker or Andraste. So that's interesting.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
And as I've been saying, Angelus is kind of religious, so may his divine spirit always light your way.
Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow believer.
Hey!
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Cool.
I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Huh. Well, Don't dwarves worship their ancestors or something?
There is resistance.
Yeah.
It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. But Orzammar persists in worshipping its paragons and forefathers instead of the Maker.
Let them worship whatever they like. The Kun is the only way to enlightenment.
Yeah, Sten definitely has his own opinions about religion as well. Well, if that's true, Sten, then he will come to it in time.
Perhaps. Each must find his own way to the truth.
Are you saying you will help?
Well, maybe. What do you need from me?
Do you have any influence with the Shaper of Memories? The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memories' permission to open a prayer meeting.
Okay. The Shaper of Memories? What's that?
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Wow. You weren't kidding when you said they were thorough. Well, you'd probably make a more convincing case than I could.
Never mind. The Shaper of Memories has refused me so far. I thought perhaps with another advocate, well, if you have a change of heart, let me know.
Well, no, I wasn't telling you I wasn't gonna do it. I just thought that you might have better pull.
Maker's blessing, brother. I never expected to see you back. Is there something you see?
I wasn't denying you, I was just saying. I'd like to talk to the Shaper for you.
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Alright, so we're gonna have to find this Shaperate guy and convince him to let him open up a chapel. I mean, I believe in freedom of religion. And I think Angelus would too.